It's ProjectTonic, and welcome to my first ever video on Best COD Commentators. And right now we're going to bring you a little gameplay of Sharpshooter on the map Berlin Wall. And I want to start off by congratulating this channel because one day I went on this channel and it had about 100 subscribers. And then the next day I went on it and it had like 245 or something like that. So I really want to congratulate this channel. I know it's going to be huge and we'll probably get a bunch of new directors. But anyways, I want to introduce myself real quick. My name is Landon. My channel is youtube.com/ProjectTonic, and I am 20 years old. Yes, that's right. I've lived 2 decades, and with a voice like this, no one believes me. But anyways, guys, this is my first video on Best COD Commentators. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like my channel, then please subscribe. I really do appreciate it. So what I want to talk about today is video games. I love video games. I've been playing video games ever since I was in, I don't know, kindergarten, first grade. And I want to know what your guys' favorite video games are, because I know some of you are probably going to say, oh, my favorite's COD, oh, my favorite's Halo, blah, blah, blah. Well, not just 360 in general, I mean all the consoles. I mean, I'm talking about Atari, SNES. And that was my very first console, the SNES, because my brother got it out of the closet, and he was like, hey, you want to play with this? And I was like, oh, a new toy, sure. I don't know what this is, but I'll give it a try. And that was when I started getting into video games. I mean, my favorites for the SNES, I mainly played Super Mario World, which probably is my all-time favorite game. And then, let's see, Donkey Kong Country was another good one. And then there was also Mario Kart. And those were probably the main 3 that I played for the SNES. And then after that, I got a Game Boy Color, and this was really cool what they did with the Game Boy and the Super Nintendo. They had this thing for the Super Nintendo called the Super Game Boy, and it had this little slot into the SNES game that you could put your Game Boy games in, so you could play your Game Boy games on your Super Nintendo, which I thought was cool at the time. But moving on to the Nintendo 64. Now, I never had a Nintendo 64, but I always played it at my friend's house, and mainly the games I played were Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64. Yeah, shut up, I have a lot of Mario games, don't judge me. Super Smash Brothers, which was my all-time favorite for the N64, and also my first shooter, which was 007 GoldenEye. That's how I got into shooters, mainly. And then after that, I had a PS2 for the longest time. I had a PS2 for about, 5-6 years. And mainly I played a lot of wrestling games because I was a big fan of WWE. And that was way back in the day. And also my brother and I really love to play this game. It's called Simpsons Road Rage, and it's really similar to Crazy Taxi. And if you don't know what Crazy Taxi is a game where you are in a taxi and you try to pick up passengers as quickly as possible. And depending on how fast you take them there, depends on how much money you make. So Simpsons Road Rage is just a Simpsonified version, I guess you would call it that, a Simpsonified version of Crazy Taxi. Highly recommend that for the PS2 if you still have a PS2. So then after 5-6 years I was like, tired of my PS2, it's time to try something new. So I got a Wii. And 2 weeks after getting it, I was like, I'm bored already. Because this thing is a piece of shit. And pretty much the only fun game for the Wii was, guess what? Super Mario Brothers Wii. What a shocker. So after 6-7 months of having my Wii, I was like, screw it, I'm getting an Xbox. So I gave my Wii to my brother, which he wanted a Wii, and I went and got my Xbox, and it is so much better. I love having a 360, it's awesome. Knock on wood, I haven't gotten the Red Ring of Death once. And I love playing games like Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, Guitar Hero Rock Band, Portal, all those games are my favorites. So I want to know from you guys, leave a comment telling me your favorite video game of all time, out of all the consoles. My favorite of all time would probably have to be Super Mario World, only because, I have the most fun playing that game. I don't rage, I don't, throw my controller across the room when I'm playing it. And I really love saying a lot, because, I love doing this, But anyways, guys, thank you so much for having me on this channel, Best COD Commentators. And look at this nice triple feed right here, very nice. And hopefully I'll make more videos on this channel because I really want to get to know all you guys, and I really hope you guys subscribe and like all my videos. And also, best of luck to all the directors on this channel. I know you guys will do great on this channel, and I really hope you guys get some exposure. And hopefully when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, I will upload lots more videos to my channel, and also to this channel. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys subscribe and have a good one.